Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. Muhammad Ali, here comes the brand new World Heavyweight Champion, just of course famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? The straight right just misses. Just missed with that jab. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab doesn't score. Counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Has to be careful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Down big time on the...
Starting to make mistakes.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
A perfect counter lands. Throws the uppercut but misses. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He threw a punch and just got countered. Tried to score with a jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Listen, at this point, you got to believe. There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Nice counter. He misses with that straight left. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Insane action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
Get back out there and win the round.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Misses with the straight left. So much firepower here. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Good counter punching. Nice exchange here from both men. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout with...
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Exchange punches. Jab does not score. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? They're giving us a high temp. Did you see that? Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's see how the game plan changes.
Big defense.
Here we go in the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A perfect counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. These two fighters are made for one another. Looking to land the hook. That counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know,
And win this round.
And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
this is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights just hold it right there. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Can't find a home with that jab. Fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Just take the round off, win the round.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. The Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The game plan does not seem... Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Good one. Throw a shot. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it. But is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. Missing with that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like an eternity. It's round 10, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here you continue.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Let's go out there.
This is the 7th, we've entered the championship rounds. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Like heavyweights, but oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that. I gotta see that again. Final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating? There's the bell for round 12. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice idea with the hook. That's blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This is a high-octane battle. The straight right just misses. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that.